Do you realize that actually most of us are not actually being ourselves? So many of us pretend to be someone else. We pretend to be something we're not. For example, imagine that you are working at a grocery store and your employer tells you to smile all the time. This is ridiculous. Obviously, you're not gonna be feeling like smiling all the time. If you feel like, in fact, looking like you're pissed, in my opinion, look like that. Who cares? Maybe I come from another country when the culture is a little different. I guess, but yeah, that's great. We're more real, I suppose. But I think that's just something that should be normal in every culture. Let's not pretend we're being so happy when we're really not. Now, by all means, if happiness is important, it helps us manifest great things in life according to law of attraction, blah blah blah. But I also say that if you really don't feel like smiling or acting a certain way because you're told to act a certain way, or you think that you should be acting a certain way, then don't. Well, I say just allow yourself to feel whatever it is that you feel. Let those emotions pass through you. If you feel like you're pissed off, well, don't be screaming at people, alright, because that's wrong. But don't pretend you're being happy. Don't pretend you want to smile. Don't pretend to be something you're not. Something you don't feel like at the moment, anyway. At the same time, yes, there's that thing about law of attraction. They say act as if. But what I'm talking about right now, it's not quite that. I'm just telling you, you just gotta let go of these emotions that you feel. Let's not pretend that the negative emotions are not there. Let's just let them pass through us. And let's not pretend to be something else. Let's not pretend to feel happy all the time. Now that's just toxic happiness, I would call it. Toxic because we pretend we're happy when we're really not. Let's try to be as happy as we can. Let's try to be as positive as we can. But let's not pretend that the negative emotions don't exist. That's all I'm saying. So seriously, what's the point of being so fake? An employer tells you basically to be fake. Okay, if he doesn't like it, I say quit the job. Or let him kick you out if that's such a big problem. I'm not gonna be fake. I'm gonna show up to people as I feel. I'm not gonna take it out on them if I don't feel like I'm in the right mood. Because, well, okay, that's just wrong. Don't be an asshole. But don't pretend you're so happy when you're not. Again. When you're sitting at home feeling pissed off, sad, whatever it is that is considered a bad emotion, let go of that. Do shadow work. Just let go of emotions. I feel like in the law of attraction community, everyone tells you to just be happy all the time, as much as possible. But let's be honest, this is impossible. We're human, we feel negative emotions too. Besides, actually, we just give it a label of being negative. But it has no such label. There's no such thing as something being positive, something being negative. It's just labels that we give it. And it attracts different experiences. The universe doesn't care positive, negative. If you feel happy, you're just gonna attract happy experiences. If you feel um, angry, you're just gonna attract more angry experiences. Now, yes, I say if you feel angry, then let go of that emotion, but it's not quite the same as just, holding on to that emotion. I say let go of it, express it as any other emotion. For example, yes, if you feel like something's funny, you're just gonna laugh. But then society tells you now feeling angry is wrong. So you're just holding on, hold that emotion inside of you. That's not good. You should just express this emotion like any other emotion that we just express so freely, because there's none of that label that society puts on those positive emotions. Let's just not care about the labels. If you feel the negative emotion, just also let it out. The same way you laugh about something, the same way you smile about something. And just be you. Just allow yourself to feel.